gorgeous fellow Geminis. We are here to do your reading. I'm feeling like it's a spicy out there right now. So these are the decks we're going to use. Don't forget, here's all the information for Teresa's readings. We have a big special going on right now for an hour reading right there. We have micro readings live on Thursdays at noon Central Standard Time, and that's how much it is per question. Don't miss the pop-up surprise lives that we're doing now. They're so much fun. Pentacle readings, throwing bone readings, one card readings, throwing the dice readings. And you'll only know when those are happening if you hit subscribe and hit notifications and all, because I make a post on my channel the night before to tell you what the surprise one's going to be the next day and what time. And don't forget memberships. Become a member. We do so much fun stuff over there. We do 2 lives a week. I do a giveaway. It's a lot of fun. And above all else, hit like, subscribe, notification, and all to know and to see me again. If you don't want to see me again, then I dig it. You know, you don't have to. But if you like the video, at least like that. Hit this, or we're going to do the Spellcaster's Tarot today as the main pull. I feel like it's spicy out there. I feel like things are shifting, okay? On this super blue moon last week, weird things started happening. I mean, I witness it all the time, but just trust me. I feel like the things that I personally have been manifesting are literally shifting into place. And even if you're used to it happening and you do the things you're supposed to do, it's still kind of like, wow, it's working, right? So, Lover's Oracle, it's spicy. So let's get to it. This is for my fellow Gem, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for the cross watchers that want to know what you are doing and what you think and what you want. This is for Gemini. My nose is itching. Somebody's coming. For the crowning card for Gemini for this reading. See that? It is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, if you notice in this particular deck of cards, it's like he is, don't forget, the 4 of Pentacles can be a card of saving or greed or holding on. This deck in particular always makes me feel like he's trying to hold on to everything he has. He doesn't want anybody else to take it. But there's the beginning of a ladder coming towards him. And the 4 stones are like the beginning of a house being built. So to me, it really talks about the potential of building a home, building a life, building a family, building a whatever. Let's see what the heart of the spread is. And hold on, it can happen. I know, Gemini. Listen, out of everybody, I believe, now again, whatever, right? But out of everybody on the face of this planet, you'll probably see more single Geminis than you do any other zodiac sign, right? And we talked about this last week because we won't just take whatever's given to us. We want the real deal. And I feel substantially group of Geminis moving forward into something that's going to be built soon. Card of the spread. It's the Wheel of Fortune. What I just say, moving forward. Okay. Sometimes you can't see it coming. See how the monkey's got a blindfold there? Sometimes you can't see it coming. Just trust that you're moving forward. The other thing I love about this deck in the Wheel of Fortune is the fact that instead of the 4 fixed signs being there, it is the 4 seasons. And we're getting ready for a season change, y'all. Change in September into, well, in every hemisphere, but here in the northern hemisphere into autumn or fall, if you will. So I just feel like right now, and it makes so much sense to me because right now, whenever season change, things start happening. So expect it. Let's see. I taped this on the 20th. So a month from now, we will be moving into autumn in the northern hemisphere. In the southern, I think it's spring. So pay attention to the signs around you. I can't express that enough. Don't look at something or see something happening and it be just a coincidence. If I did that, half the good times I've had in my life, I would have never had. If I went, oh, that's just a coincidence. Y'all know I don't believe in coincidences, right? For the crossing card. Well, it didn't fall, and it didn't fall. It was a 7 of Cups, but it didn't fall, and it didn't come up the top of the spread. That did. Ace of Wands. See? Exciting, fiery new adventure headed your way. I love this card because, see, the storm clouds are parting. I'm telling y'all, it's spicy. And if it hasn't gotten spicy yet out there for you, it will. Okay? For the base of the spread, please. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. But you know, like I tell you, in everything that we do, you also have to step forward. You have to step towards it. You have to make some kind of a concerted effort that Source sees, right? That you're doing. And she's sending her falcon out to look for the boats that are running late. Put your feelers out, okay? Look around you for the past. Oh, that didn't fall either. You gotta fall for me, please. For the past. Oh! Justice. Could be a Libra from your past showing up. We are Mercury in retrograde. But if not that, a lot of times we don't think we've gotten our justice. But when I get justice in the past, again, it could be a Libra that's returning to your life again because we're in Mercury in retrograde. But it's also to me like your justice has showed up. It may have just happened an hour ago, a day ago, a week ago. And since your justice has showed up, your karmic justice has showed up, the wheel is turning. You get what I'm saying? For the present, the Hierophant, the marriage card. See the 2 people in front of the holy figure? It could be commitment coming your way. It could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be, right? But to me, the Hierophant is the institution of marriage or commitment. For some of you, it could be that you're going to work at an institution. You'll know if it's you. If you know, you know. What I love about this is this figure is hiding the moon behind her back. So again, it comes out of nowhere. And I know so many times people say to me, Teresa, nothing like that's ever happened. And I'm like, yet. See? Don't put those words. Those words are hanging out there in the universe. That's never happened to me. Hanging out there in the universe. Oh, sources, oh, they think that never happened to them. Oh, okay. You say, yet. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's going to. I'm telling you, it comes out of nowhere for the near future. It's the King of Pentacles, the marrying king. Look at that. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is the king of abundance and prosperity. The marrying king, the committed king, the king that grows. Your future is filled or will be filled, packed, full of commitment and having everything you need. And I think that that statement is extremely underrated because sometimes all we need is somebody to roll over and hug us in the middle of the night. Sometimes we need somebody to take care of us. I know every Gemini out there is going, I don't need nobody to take care of me. We don't. We really don't. But man, every once in a while it'd be nice. Yeah. For somebody else to pick dinner up on the way home. Huh. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the kind of person that's entering the picture. It could be an earth sign. We got Earth. We got Taurus here. We got Libra here so far. We got a lot of people here. So take your pick. And it grows. Don't forget, the King of Pentacles is all about planting the seeds and spending their life with somebody and it growing and flourishing. For your position, for Gemini. My fellow Gemini, look at that, the Page of Wands. Again, see the 2 birds, the bluebird and the red bird? You see how the Page of Wands is heralding good news? And pages are about fresh new adventures, especially to me, the Page of Fire, okay? To me, Pay attention. I'm always paying attention to, I know it sounds crazy, okay, but that's okay. For a while, I was seeing pairs of doves, and then something happened. I'm like, okay. So pay attention to things, and animals are totems for a reason. They come as a sign for a reason. Don't know what it means? Google it, okay? But to me, there are 3 different kinds of birds here. It heralds good news coming. So pay attention for your environment during this time. Oh, well, we get the 2 of Swords. You're going to have to, this is a card of Gemini. Now, see, I know. She's got the 2 of Swords behind her back, and the wolf is sneaking up behind her. But she knows he's back there. 2 black candles in front. There may be 2 people coming, one from the past. Could be that Libra that came out in the past that you're finally going to get justice with. Or somebody from your past. Again, we are still in Mercury retrograde. I know. Will it ever end? I mean, sometimes I don't know if it will. But one that's going to try and sneak up on you and probably catch you unawares to sometimes when you haven't heard from somebody in a long time and just out of nowhere they pop up and you're like, you don't know, you're like it's such in shock you don't know what to say. That may happen. So be ready. The fact that there's 2 candles here and 2 swords, it means there's probably somebody from the past and the new person coming forward. The one from the past is probably cheated on you. 7 of betrayed you in some way. That's why you need to have your guard up during this time. It's not just the new King of Pentacles. Again, doesn't have to be in our sign. This is a action to be taken, right? Coming towards you, but heads up, somebody else's too, for the hopes and fears. Oh, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is that you're going to gain the upper ground. You're going to be the winner and everything's going to go your way. That's what you hope for. You know, you fear it may not happen, but that's what you're hoping for. For the potential outcome card. Oh, well, the 5 of Wands. So there's 2 people. That's competition. That's 2 people fighting over you. Usually they're not batting at a hornet's nest, but they are. If they're going to try to make you do something you don't want to do, you might as well be batting at a hornet's nest. But it's a card of, oh, and the Magician. Remember what I just said? Like, when I taped this, yesterday was the full super blue moon in Aquarius. I did my manifestations. And if you did yours, this is what's coming. Some of you may have called for love or to win a competition for a job, okay? So when calling and trying to manifest that real love, a snake comes, which is probably the one from the past, and then somebody from the future that you manifested. Usually when your person comes in at this particular point in your life, Source always sends something else to see if you, and you guys have heard me say this a million times, so let's send her ex back in and see if she falls for it or she's going to really see this person over here as her soulmate. That's the competition. You manifested a soulmate. You probably manifested a karmic soulmate and the real deal in-game soulmate. So be on your toes. This is interesting. We're going to pull another deck of cards. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, notification all if you ever want to see me again. If you don't, then that's cool. But if you do, please go do that. If you want to contact me about a personal reading, hit the drop-down box below. It'll go down to where it says website, and there's a link right next to it. You click it, and there's a place there where you put in your email address and type in what you want to do, okay? So let's do it. Let's pull the love oracle. I almost feel like I should pull 2. I almost feel like I should pull some from the past person. It could be an ex-husband, ex-lover, ex-partner. Could be an ex-friend. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, Gemini? Oh. I can't come to you now. Wow, see, this is a typical ex coming back in. I wish it could have been different, but I still can't come in and be in a real relationship because I'm dating somebody else. Let's see if the future has anything to say. Ooh, Ooh, they're overwhelmed with emotion because of you. This new person. Ooh. Interesting. You know what's interesting about this pull? Is that it's raw emotion. And for some reason, I felt like Gemini needed this. When I stand in front of this giant bookcase here, and I say, what card or what deck wants to go for this week? Okay. And for some reason, this deck wanted to, I'm the man, wanted to be pulled for Gemini. I think Gemini only. I think I'm going to do a totally different deck for everybody else. But it feels so much like the past comes back. It's like, oh man, I miss you and I treated you bad and I wish I could change it, but I can't come to you now. I mean, I can see you for one last spanky, but then I got to go. Typical karmic ex, okay? And then over here, this new person, they're the man. I am the man. They're saying, now again, take it as whatever gender, doesn't matter, but they're the person for you, they believe. And they have great emotion. They're overwhelmed with emotion for you. It's funny because I say this so many times and everybody says, how can I tell they're my person? And I say, if you have to ask that, then they're not your person. You're going to know the difference between these two people. That's what the signs are for. That's what this reading is for. Because when they come in and they do this, it's going to happen exactly like that. So, Gemini. I know sometimes we have fun. This is horrible to say. When the exes come back in, because we always like attention, right? But we also know they're not the right one for us. We're not. Okay? But it all happens right around the same time. But the real, I am the man for you is coming in. Or the woman, or the person, or the partner, or the whoever. So really pay attention to the signs. I'm telling you, it feels electric out there right now as we continue forward. This will come out, I'm going to say, probably on the 26th. So we're getting close to the end of Mercury in retrograde. It'll start slipping into post-shadow soon. And I feel like it's all coming to a head. I don't even know what I'm going to name this, y'all. But it's a spicy one. Ooh, well, that's what we're going to name it. This is spicy. Yeah. Pay attention. That's your reading, Gemini. Again, hit like, subscribe, notification, and all. And as always, here is me wishing you all the happiness and joy you can possibly carry. Don't forget to come check out our surprise pop-ups and all that good stuff. Love and light, my dear friends. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.